Hi, thanks very much for clicking on the video link. My name is Natalie Armstrong-Motin with Marketing Resolution. This is Marketing Monday. I'm so glad you're here with me. Today we're going to talk about how mediators use networking for practice success. Networking is absolutely key. All of the other things we do, writing, speaking, training, being on social media, those are all really important to our practice development, but networking is absolutely essential. So let's talk about networking today and why it's so important and how it works. Before we get started, it's Monday. Got my cup of coffee here, nice black, little sugar, little cream. It's all we need to get started. All right, so networking, like I said, it is absolutely essential in the growth of your practice. And there's a couple of different ways that we want to talk about networking. So we want to talk about the horizontal networking that we do and also the vertical networking that we do. And when you're networking, you want to network, obviously, with the people who are most likely to hire you. So you want to find those associations and organizations that are comprised of your primary, secondary, or tertiary target market, and then network within them. Create a strategy of networking in those groups. For most of us, that's going to be the horizontal networking. And that is, we're going to be networking with people most likely to hire us. So if your primary target market are attorneys, you're going to go to those bar associations, those legal organizations, and network with all of the attorneys inside that organization or association so that they can get to know you and like you and get a sense that they can trust you with a case. And when you're networking, regardless of your target market, it's about creating rapport. It's about communicating. It's about creating a mutually beneficial relationship. So when you're networking, go with a strategy in mind. Maybe it's to meet new people. Maybe it's to enhance those relationships you've already established. It could be lots of different things, but go with a plan in mind. And then meet with all of those people who are potential clients. And you don't necessarily have to talk about your practice. Networking is not selling, it's about relationships. So use the opportunity to really listen, use your mediator skills and listen to what other people are talking about. Of course, you can talk about ADR processes. Of course, you can talk about their cases and their situations, all of those things, but you want to be actively participating in a very authentic way with those people most likely to hire you. The next step, of course, is keeping in touch with those people. So you can follow them on social media, you can connect with them, you can, create the dialogue, stay in touch with those people that you've met, and provide them the resource, send them the article, let them know about updates, etc. Connect with them, ask them if they want to be on your email newsletter list, all of those kinds of things. But keep the dialogue going until you see them again at the next event. You can also network, though, in a vertical way. And vertical networking is when you are networking to meet those individuals within the organization or association that have a larger sphere of influence. These might be any of the directors on the board. These could be the individuals who put together the speaking event or publish the newsletter or put together the trainings. These could be the people that help you get on the board of directors. That's vertical networking. So you're leveraging their position inside the organization or association to help you spread the word about you, to spread your brand across a larger sphere of influence. That's vertical networking. You could also, though, network within our own organizations and associations to keep your ear to the grindstone, so to speak, about what's happening in our industry, what new tech is available, what trends are being presented, what opportunities are available, how you can be in touch with social media influencers, what opportunities could be leveraged to help you really put your brand ID forward. So today's video is sponsored by Case Manager Services, Inc. If you need help convening, scheduling with client management and more, I highly recommend Case Manager Services to all my clients. You've heard me speak before and talk about how important it is to have excellent and outstanding customer service, and this is one way to do that. Case Manager Services knows what your clients and their staff want when they contact a mediator. They want a prompt response and well-timed, courteous follow-up. Case Manager Services provides that service with the height of professionalism and attention to detail. They take inquiries about your services and turn them into mediations. They do this by offering exceptional customer service. Each call, each email is handled promptly and efficiently. Case Manager Services provides mediators a virtual office, and they pride themselves on responding quickly with your availability, your rates, and answers to any questions that clients or prospective clients may have. You cannot ask for better customer service than what these folks offer. And all you then have to do is read your briefs and show up for the mediation. Case Manager Services Inc. takes care of all the rest. If you need help with your convening and customer service, contact Case Manager Services Inc. today at www.casemanagerservicesinc.com. Thanks to them for sponsoring today's video. So back to networking. You want to go with a plan, with a strategy for your networking. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to lay out your calendar, look at all of the available conferences that are comprised of your primary, secondary, or tertiary target market. You might also include those associations or organizations that are comprised of sources of potential referral. So for example, if you practice employment case mediation, then you might think about networking with human resource managers. If you handle real estate cases, don't just network with real estate attorneys, think also about the real estate brokers as sources of referral. If you're doing family work, it could be CPAs, school counselors, marriage and family therapists. The list goes on and on. So think about the strategy. Where are you going to network? What is your goal in attending this networking event? And how are you going to follow through on all of these different activities? Get them in your calendar, get your plan, get your strategy, and start moving forward networking. And again, the key to all of this working is the follow-up. You've got to follow up. You need to be consistent with your communication, reminding people who you are, what you do, how you do it, and how you can best help them, how you can support them. Really, it's about establishing very true, authentic, mutually beneficial relationships with the people who are most likely to hire you or to refer work your way. If you're looking for organizations or associations, the easiest thing to do is go on the web, of course, go to www.directoryofassociations.com, wherein there are thousands and thousands of organizations and associations listed by category. So you can just search for legal associations or real estate organizations, etc. Go there, find the groups, and start networking. Now, I also want to talk about opportunities for online networking. So much of what we do now is via webinar, it's online, and that seems a little bit strange. But you can, while you're attending these events, jot down the other attendees' names, pay a little bit of attention to what they look like if they're on video, and then connect with them on your social media accounts. So if you're on LinkedIn, connect with them on LinkedIn and say, gosh, it was, so nice to see so many people in this webinar. What did you think about X, Y, or Z? Or how did you come to be a part of this group? Or how do you really take best advantage of networking in this online environment? Any kind of message that you can send that connects with people in a very real way, you'll see great results. So that's networking. I know it's a lot, but I think the key is to remember that it's networking. It is work, and it's something that you have to keep up. And, you've got to cultivate these relationships, and then you have to nurture them, and it's for the long haul. That's it for me on Marketing Monday. Thanks so much for watching the video. Enjoy your week. Be good humans. Bye-bye.